It's my SEO blog test where I create the database, and that takes just a little bit for that to happen. Sometimes it's faster than that, and so then I go back to where I was, and then I go back down to the I actually got to create the user, so let's go SEO blog user, password Bruce. So I got to create the user, and we'll do that, and go back again. And then what we're looking at, then what we're looking at is that we'll go down here, and what you want to do is we will check out, here's who the user of the blog that we want to connect that to the SEO blog test, to that database. We want to check all privileges right here so that you have all privileges that, and we add user to the database, and that will then get you set up for that database, and that's all you've got to do in relationship to setting up the MySQL database. Okay, so what we've just done is we just did that first part in the document. We logged in, went to MySQL database, create the database, add the users to the database, and then the next component that we're going to do is to download the SEO optimized WordPress package, and that is on this particular link right here. And so if you now we'll go over there, and there's the free SEO blog.exe, and so we'll click that, and here's what will happen is that you'll get a screen that looks like this that comes up and says, so you want to save the file, and that will download, and depending on how your computer's set up to be able to download files, but basically you go in to open up this free download file. It says it's an executable file. It's okay. I promise you there's no viruses attached to it, and then so we click OK, and then it says run. Okay, and when that my computer's set up so that I have to make sure that I can allow that. So what will happen is you will get a screen that looks exactly like this. It's the Welcome to the Pro Traffic System installation wizard, and then what you want to do is click Next. You want to read through your agreement, and then accept that agreement, and then click Next. And this View button, all this is the document that I've shown you that you've been reading through there, and we'll just click it so you have it. But that's all that document is. There is the same thing there, and so we'll go back to the there. So we'll click Next, and then we want to install to a remote machine. And so what we'll do here is we will go to that, and this is where it requires you to use an FTP server address. And if you're used to utilizing FTP information, so I've got to log in, and so for me it's SEO